Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is my level 3 Gundam Pixie. I believe it's a 500 pointer. I've got the double machine guns for it. I forget what level they are. Maybe 2, maybe 1, one of those. But it, of course, has... I forget what level of stealth the level 3 Pixie has. It may even have level 3 stealth, which is, absolute stealth that you can get right up on a mobile suit which does not have anti-stealth, and it will not see you until you attack. But yeah, I got this. I had a really good round with it, so I decided I would run it. I'm still working on a variety of other newish things I've gotten, trying to get really good rounds with them, and I've got some requests coming as well. It's just all going to take time. If you were wondering, I am not going this way to bomb the base. I'm going this way because it was the surest way to get behind some enemies where I can do some damage without them seeing me at all. So that is a G5 Gundam. It is a fellow raid type, but I figured it was the closest target, and I figured that was the best way to go. And I was hoping, and seemingly correctly, that I was able to get away and get behind the other mobile suit mostly before it moved in on me. It missed its rifle shot, so it was a good time to follow up. Firing on the full armor from there, but as you can see, the Pixie's machine guns are extremely short range. So, looks like full armor might... No, it did not stay in the range of the airstrike, but the good news is that I can get in on it if I'm careful. I can get in on something if I'm careful. Tag the G5 again, and we tackled each other to no avail. And right now, yeah, just trying to stun that full armor, which I did not quite do, and it stunned me on top of which. So now I'm in a bad place. Luckily, the one person paid absolutely no mind to the carnage going on behind them, so it's at least me and the G5 alone, which possibly winnable. We traded tackles, and all I have to do is turn around before he did, and Pixie's turned pretty quick. Did not get airstruck. Here's another here's another enemy. Oh, it's whoever ordered the airstrike. It's an Alex, and bingo, they're down. And decided to go with the machine guns to the legs this time instead of the beam daggers. I think the daggers would have been better. But now the Alex is getting away, but luckily an ally figured out I was fighting up here and decided to come join me, and I am grateful. Of course, here's the entire team, so I am about to die. Yep. But it happens. The fact that I got two kills and did damage to a third before I got taken out in a Pixie, for me, that is actually really good. So I'm not sure where I decided... I forget where I decided to come back in. I think I may have decided to come back in from a distance just to make sure that they couldn't see me. Yeah, that looks like what I'm thinking. I didn't want to try circling all the way around again because it looked like the entire team had been pushed back, so that did not make that the best place to come in. Ah, there's that Alex I was working on. And am working on again. Destroyed its shield, and it's going to be dead before I can get the second shot in, which is fine, actually. They're mostly facing outwards, and they can't quite see me, so I'm going to go over the wall if I can get over that particular lump. It just, bad place for me to pick to go up. It happens. But, okay, now, here's somebody right here. A couple of somebodies, but this one is the least defended, and they are busy looking at what's in front of them, and it's the full armor, as I was hoping. Supports... the weakness of supports versus a Pixie is that supports tend to be standing off by themselves. So that makes them a great target for you. And that looks like a Gundam, and it is a Gundam on the ground. But that is not a Gundam ground, that's a different thing. And let's see. And there's the Alex again. Well, I'm game for a rematch if it is. Just missed with the beam daggers. And now I'm a little surrounded. Missed my stab again, and now I'm out of thrust, which is bad. The Zamel was coming in to help me, which is not the terrible news, but I am about to die. Especially, again, because out of legs. Decided to... Yep, tried to get a few shots in before I dropped, but nothing I could do. Just nothing. And... looks like the Zamel's doing a pretty good number on that Alex. Yep, it's done. So... now it's time again to pick a place to drop back in, and I'm not quite sure which one. We've got a minor lead, 800, a little over 900 points. Little under 1,500 points. So, yeah, we're doing pretty well. By that math, we probably just killed a 450. But I believe this was an unlimited room because, this is a 500-point Pixie, I believe, and there is no such thing, at least that I've not in rating matches, which I'm pretty sure this is, of as a 500-point room yet. When there's a larger selection of 500-point mobile suits, I'm sure there will be, but they're kind of easing those in gradually. I think I finally noticed I was the only thing around. No, that's right. I was doing this on purpose. I was actually doing this on purpose, waiting for everyone to turn away from me so I could get in on somebody, whoever was furthest from the group. I am taking some shots because the full armor noticed me, but I was basically using the G5 for cover. Now somebody else is in on the full armor, and that is my cue to get shot in the back. Unfortunately, the big weakness of the Pixie is that when it runs out of thrust, it is incredibly vulnerable. As it is, though, I'm just going to follow up on these guys because they're here, and tag them both twice. That is one of the best sets of attacks I have ever used in the Pixie, or possibly anything else. Just decided to go with the guns because, again, I knew I could not close with the Alex before it killed me, so I may as well do damage where I could. But yeah, that was decent. Did heavy damage to the other person, whoever they were, and hopefully soon we'll be able to follow it up. We're still down to a 900-point lead, which is not very comfortable at this level. And right now, somebody else requested support, and I'm decided to just get my mobile suit because sitting around until they were done requesting support was not going to do it. The Wappa was in my way. I could not actually get to a good angle. And decided to go bail out one of my teammates, and of course the other mobile suit got behind me. And this is one of those cases where, since you can't see what's going on behind you, it's better to go forward than back. And it's the Alex again, which I'm a pretty good foil for the Alex, considering. I'm surprised. And got that kill. So yeah, almost done the round. And looking for another target while there's time, because we've got a more comfortable lead now, 2,300 points. Okay, a little less now, 1,600. So I need to be a little careful. We could still lose this if I or someone else on the team were to get reckless. But as it is, there's a pretty good shot at killing a few more people. I am amazed that grenade hit, but it hit. And with 5 seconds left, we've got this. I'm not going to have time to kill the Alex, but I did a lot of damage to it. I need to consider putting a database link on this, because I could probably take out a lot more legs if I were to have that. As it is, mission complete, and probably the best Pixie round I've ever played, period. But yeah, 2,900 points, 110,000 damage. I don't know if that's my all-time damage record or not. I'll have to see if the game keeps track, but it was a good one for sure. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I'm not always good with raids and melee types, but the Pixie, on a good day, I can do some good sneaking with. I'd love to get the Ifrit knocked and see what I could do with that. I know the jamming counteracts the level 3 stealth to a certain degree, but I think it could still be fun.